day. Welcome and thank you for ordering the Miss Gregorias. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. Thank you for ordering the Miss Gregorias. I had to think of the name. Oh yeah, Table Football gift box. Now what I'm gonna show you, this is my prototype. It's not finished, but this was just for me, for myself, that I made to see if everything fits, if everything is right. So I didn't have to complete everything. I just have to make one of these to see if, you know, everything is okay. And if I have to adjust something. Also, I decided to close this. So anyways, this is what we're gonna make. Something like this. But again, this is my prototype. So, ta-da! Excuse me. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Okay, let's start. First, let's start at part 1. I have things open here. Part 1, as you can see, I have prepared the other half. But don't worry, I will show you what to do now. Just let me put some things aside. As you can see, I've also prepared some of these to shorten the tutorial. I prepared a bit of everything just to shorten the tutorial. Okay. No, something went wrong with my cutting machine, as you can see. Don't know what happened. I think paper started moving a bit. Also, what I did is, with cutting small pieces, I keep them in this half ornamental thing, plastic clear refillable ball ornament. Jesus, what a word. So I won't lose them. Gonna get our glue, and I like using bamboo skewers. There we go. So one, let's start with this half circle, and as you can see on the white thing, which is this, I have a score line thingy there, or you can, wait, maybe we should not start with this. I'm sorry guys, just, wait, I forgot. We have to start with this big huge thing first, before we attach something else. So apply glue here. You could also just use glue stick. I think that's so much easier, especially with big surface like this. Because then you can also, but I don't have it right now. Mine is, I'm out. But if you don't have it either, then you can just use tacky glue and see how I'm attaching it. I am applying a thick layer of glue on this side, so by the time I have covered the whole thing, it won't dry out. Here, just like that. Here, because I also might have to apply another layer. I am also there, applying just the edge of this thing. So, now, okay, now you may think the score lines are a bit off, but as you can see, I made this score line a bit smaller than the original design, so you won't see the thing. But all you have to do is just attach it, actually, the edge, like the edge. The score line is not a precise thing. It is just an indication. Okay, please remember that before you start commenting. The score line is not, it is just an indication, but it is smaller. At least you'll have like a guideline on where to attach them. Okay, so if it's not completely on the score line, it is okay. Don't worry. Excuse me, let me just take a sip of my water. I have something in my throat. So, again, it is just an indication. The score line itself is smaller than the cutouts. Just make sure you attach them completely on the edge. Okay? It's not precise, it's just a guideline. Just saying this before someone complains about it. And I'm just explaining here what the intention was of this. So at least you have a guideline, and it is smaller than the original. Okay, now we're gonna attach this. Here. So completely edge. So meaning you will see a bit of score lines there, but again, it's okay. So, and now I'm gonna get this half circle, which I will touch here. There. There you go. And then we have this very small template here. There you go. Et voila! And that's done. I'm gonna put that aside. And sometimes because of the glue, it's going to wrinkle. So I suggest to put something heavy on top of it so it's flat again. I'm just gonna hide this and put my laptop on top of it. Should be heavy enough. There you go. Now we're still continuing part 1 of the template, and where we have the footballers, and which is a bit of a small design, so it's gonna be hard to show you this really, but I'd suggest to, here's the score line, to have it on top, and then just fold the score lines. If you just fold the score lines and follow the thingy, it will actually speak for itself, and then by logic thinking you will see how it's supposed to be assembled, because it is really small, but logic thinking is required here. So as you can see, I'm folding everything. all the score lines, all the flaps. So, and now I'm folding this backwards first, this flap here, and then so I can actually bend it back towards me, not away from me, for that one. And then continue. Same for this here. And that's the flaps above the square holes. Those flaps. Fold them backwards and then towards you. So just keep folding the flaps there, and then you will start, once you have done that, you will start seeing the shape of it. It's like this the head and that's the body, right? And then you will see that there's a flap here where we have to apply glue. Start with that there. And then attach. Unite the template there. And if you're having trouble to attach, you might need to use your hobby tweezer so the flaps actually attach. I'm just using my bamboo skewer so it attach, and then you get something like this. Okay, but it's not finished yet. And as you can see, we have the puppet's head here, or whatever footballer's head here. At the top, the head, there's this flap here, right? This one. I just apply glue there and attach. Now, you have to look from the side, attach and attach. And then you have to move it a bit and attach from the side to shape it, or else it's gonna be, you have to wiggle it a bit. So it's like, so, mine is a bit too much. There. And as you can see, this has a bit more angle, so I have to wiggle it that way to shape it. So that's fine. That's it. And that's that. Now the flaps on this side, I'm gonna pull them down. Pull this down also. And I'm gonna pull the flaps on the head, pull them up a bit gently. Apply glue. Okay. Push them down against those triangle flap. Okay, it doesn't completely cover, but that's okay. It's not the point. It's just to make sure that you get this shape. So fold that downwards. There. There. Attach. And now we have those flaps here and here, and we fold that inwards and attach to the flaps, and there you go. You have that now, right? Okay. Now at the bottom, you have a tiny flap as well, and then just close it there. And if it doesn't, just do this to make it attach. Okay, so this is what you get. There. Okay, there's gonna be a transition here because this battery is empty. I need to change the battery, but so it's gonna be a short, like a minor transition. But this is it, and then the holes there. it's kind of a sacrifice or whatever it's called in English. Anyways, I'll see you. Wait, hold on. I need. Okay, welcome. First, I wanted to say that when transferring the videos, I accidentally deleted the part where I'm filming part 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. Yes. So I have to refilm that. So if there's a transition or difference, then you know why. So yeah, let's film that again. So I have here part 2 and 3. They're the same. It's just you know, I believe it was 2 or 3, and one of those two is well, blue, and the other one is orange. Okay, and then we have this white template, or it's actually the goal, and then we have the sides, and then we have these two, right? And then the black gold thing, which I will show you later. The black thing. So let's start with this, and just fold the flaps and score lines. It shouldn't be too hard. Why I deleted that? I thought it was sometimes I film and then it's just like 2-3 seconds, and then decide to start over like this. This filming this already has 3 parts, and I wasn't careful enough, so I accidentally deleted it. Like now, there are 4 parts, trying to start over because I was lost in translation. I didn't know what to say. I was so confused. So there. Because sometimes in a day I speak 3 different languages, and then yeah, there comes a point that I don't know, especially now it's still early in the day, that my brain is just so confused. It still needs to be activated. Can't handle the, the 3 languages daily speak. Okay, so we'll start with a goal. As you can see, I folded those score lines. What I'm gonna do now is just apply glue here on the flaps, here and here, there, and attach them. Yeah, I am planning to film again on my new desk. It is just, it's always full. I don't know why. I always put my stuff there that I just finished, or templates that I have cut. And maybe because it's everything is full here. I need to start cleaning up some. So there. But it's really hard to get rid of, to throw something away, because there are always things like, okay, I might use this flower again, maybe someday I would like to, and oh, it's pretty, and then eventually. So that's it basically. And then you fold this corner, put it away, and then later in the part when assembling it, You will see. And then we have this with this. And there's only one way to attach this, and that's here on top. This is the exterior panel, so make sure you're not attaching it in the inside, but attach it on the outside. Okay, that's the only thing that you have to pay attention on too. There you go. I am actually very happy with the result. And also by filming this, I can correct some mistakes or things that I forgot to attach. But one thing at this time, let's just attach this first. And there you go. Now for this one. We'll be attaching applying glue here. You could also use a glue stick if you prefer. It's much easier, I think, especially with surface like this. It's just, I don't have it right now. Mine ran out last month, and I forgot to buy a new one. Okay. And then we just attach them like that on top. Make sure that you attach them properly, okay? So the score lines are on the score lines, or else you'll be having a hard time to fold them later on. And if it doesn't completely attach on top on that, it's okay, okay? It really is. You could also just let it dry before you fold it, so you know it will stay in place. But if it doesn't, it's okay. Don't worry about it, please. But it doesn't connect to there. It will if you just let it dry before folding it. And now you could attach the black thing around here, which I'll show you here. This is the final result. As you can see, I finished it there. But also you will see, like, in the end of this video that I forgot to attach them. So now I can correct that and ask you to attach them now. Here. But it will be shown again at the end of the video. So you can just fast forward that. I forgot about that. So putting this aside, let the glue dry, and now we're going to part 4 and 5. Yes, I just don't know which one 4 and 5 is out of my head, and I don't have it open. But let's just start with this one. This could be either 4 or 5. I'm not sure. Fold the score lines and flaps. There. And then attach. Okay, also this is very important because I made a mistake in the video that I had it upside down. I had it attached like this, and then it won't fit then I could not fit the glue anymore. So make sure that you attach them properly like that. Okay, on top. Here, on top of this. Actually, logic thinking, I don't know what happened, but that's what happened to me. Now, I will not attach this because, like I mentioned, in the end of the video, I made that mistake that I had it upside down. I really don't know how that could have happened. And I'm gonna say that, and I did say that I was gonna cut it again, so here it is. I'm gonna put this aside, and I'm gonna attach that to my last one. As you can see, I had to rip it off because the glue did not fit. So I'm gonna put that, but you can attach this here. I can show you again later. Oh, here, right, I have another one. Actually, I can show you here. So attach that here, and this is also the exterior panel. So make sure that you attach it on the outside, and you can also attach it in the inside. I think it's no problem, but yeah, I would attach it in the outside. And this is just to give it more body, because this is the foundation. This is going to be the gift box, and it's gonna just give more body to the whole thing. So when you're decided to play, you can, and then yeah, it won't kind of collapse because it's still paper. So touching this carefully here. Just make sure this part is aligned, okay? As long as that it's aligned, it's fine. And there you go. And then we have the side panels, which goes oops, which goes there. Apply glue. Yeah, it's pity that I had to film this again because I accidentally deleted it. I need to be careful. Deleting parts. It happens more often now because I am merging the videos. There are no more part 1, 2, 3. It's just, oh well, sometimes it will. Maybe I'll still do that for flowers, but yeah, I need to be careful more. So, attaching this on top. There. Oh, there's too much on this side, so just have to move it like that. Oops. There you go. Okay, so we have these panels here as well. Just gonna leave that, put that, let it dry. Oh wait, no, hold on. Not done yet. There's this flap here. There. And if it's and attach. And I think attaching it. Yeah, so attach and let it dry. Go to this template with this one. I just don't know by heart which number this is. This could be either 4 or 5. Here. Oh, we forgot to fill the score line first, but that's okay. I'll just attach it. First. So don't worry if they're a bit longer on the side than the other. Please don't worry about that, okay? It will be all fine. And if it really bothers you, you can cut it off with your scissor bits. So, there you go. I am missing a flap. That's strange though. In there. I'm sure there's a flap there. Oh, no, there's no flap here because this is the opening. Oh my goodness. Okay, because this is the opening of the box. There should now be flaps there, I forgot. Sorry. So first, I'm gonna attach this here. Apply glue here. There. Attaching one side first, it will make our lives so much easier. So it's in place, and won't start moving. Just be patient and let the glue dry. gosh, what I'm doing here. From the inside. I think. Okay. It's just pressing on the flaps to make sure it's attached to this template. Now, I can do this whole surface. And there. Attach this here. Upside down. Make sure to move it a bit. As you can see, I'm moving it so it's aligned here. And press the flaps. And now we have this parts here. And we just actually connecting the pieces together now. And there. There you go, and this is the box. You can close it, secure it, so it will open with tape or a sticker. Okay, something I also forgot in the end, I forgot all about it, is to attach this already. So I'm going to show you now, so you won't forget and be mad at me for forgetting that. So you will see me doing it again further in this tutorial, but you can just fast forward that. Part. Attach it there, like that. And then we have this here. And attach. Oh, it came off. Here. And then you do the orange one on the other side. There you go. SD card full. This part is full, and we are now going to the oh, that's a bit too far though. Make sure that you do that perfectly. Oh, this doesn't matter because there. Okay, and now we're going to continue with the video that I filmed a few days ago. Oh, my SD card was full. So this is the box, the gift box, where we have here these flaps where you can close it. Obviously, you can use a sticker or something, which I don't have right now, to close it, secure it, down. I would not glue it, or else you can't open it. Okay, so this is the box, and to make sure it stays close, all you have to do is just add a sticker. Like all boxes to have stickers, right? Or else it will just open. Just put a sticker or Scotch tapes or whatever you feel like to hold it. But we're not done yet. There. So this is the bottom part, the foundation. Now we are going to build, I'm gonna take part 2 and 3. This was right, if I can recall it well. We are going to attach this. These are the side, the corner side, these templates. They go here, like that, like here. The hole, the red parts are on the back, and then the holes are front. So this, there, and then we have this one that goes on this side. So basically, it goes like, something like this. Right? That's how we attach it. So we have a flap here, and there, and attach. Wait, hold on. No, attach in here. I have to think. Oh. Here, I just let it dry and then do the other one, but do remember that it goes like this, okay? So you do not attach this on that, or else you'll have to on both sides, and we don't want that. Again, yeah, lift it up and let it dry. I'm gonna be short in transition. I'm just gonna let it dry. I'm not gonna wait here because there's not much. It's gonna, yeah. So welcome back. It is raining now, so if you hear some drops, it's because I opened my window and because it was getting so humid. So mine is dry. Now I'm gonna attach these two parts together. And the reason why I let it dry first is so it won't fall apart. And it will make my life so much easier, our lives rather, to just let them dry first. So when attaching this side, that one fall off, and then you have to go adjust that one again. And then this one will fall off, and then you just go back and forth. It's just gonna drive you nuts. Also guys, I just want to share something, and is that when you are used to buying from a certain designer and you are used to a certain layout and tutorial, please, and then buying from a different designer, and then just not mentioning it for myself but also for other designers, please note that we are different persons. We have different designs and also different way of layouts. And also please note, and it is like just visiting a foreign country, that you have to adjust to that country you are visiting, and not that the country has to adjust to you. You have to open yourself up for a new way of living, a new culture. See it that way. It's a whole new experience. But also, please note that there are millions crafters out there, and every crafters perhaps buy here and the other one buys there, of the hundreds of different makers there are. And all those 100 makers, maybe like 30 of them, they have the same layout, could be, but all these 70 others have their own way, or maybe some don't even speak English. You don't know. I'm just naming a few things. So when you're buying from a different designer, you have to open yourself up for a whole new experience, and forget that you are buying from someone else. And we makers, we can't oblige to all the wishes of all those millions and millions and millions of crafters. It is impossible. So we just stick to what we think is best for us, like how we like to work. And because you're buying from us, you have to adjust to our way of assembling things or laying things out. And okay, this is not numbered, this is not labeled, it's just part 1, 2, 3. And some of my designs are labeled. They have labeled like exterior panels, interior panels, and some designs are numbered like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It really depends. It's different each time. Also with my design, it's just what I think is best, or how I would approach the tutorial, and that's how I label them. So I'm not saying it's you, but I'm sure there are people out there who are just have been buying years and years and years from a certain designer or maker or brand, and they are so used to that, and they expect other makers to do the exact thing. We don't have a community or a union where we sit together and discuss and argue about how the template should be laid out or how the tutorial should be filmed. No, we don't have that. It is not like we don't have a NAVO or a European Union or higher court where we discuss all that. We don't have that, guys. So for myself and for other makers, please know that when you're buying from someone else, that you as buyer have to adjust to the maker, because we can't possibly adjust to the millions of people who all have different way of thinking and wishes and standards. It is impossible. We can't do that. So thank you for listening, and I hope you can find it in yourself to try and understand what I'm trying to say here. And because I've noticed that, and I'm not saying this for myself, I'm also mentioning this for others, other makers. So maker A does this, maker B does that, C and D something else. We're all different. Thank you for listening. I hope you can, I don't know, do what you like, ignore what I'm saying and don't. But you could also know that we makers, we are human, and because you are used to something else, don't give us the feeling that everything we are doing is crap. Thank you. So lift this up. I did apply flaps here on the small one, glue on the small one, but we don't have to. It's just on the big one. You have to adjust, attach here at the bottom, as you can see. Here. And attach. So thank you for listening again, and yeah, I hope you can take this tip and information with you when you're buying somewhere else in the future. And if you really can't adjust, then I would suggest to just stick with one designer and buy there. There. And there you go. Yes, as you can see, I'm attaching the sides here. And they do fit in here. Let's touch this side. There. And then the last one. Oh, it feels like summer. It feels like, you know, there's like a heat wave, and then all of a sudden it rains, and then the hot ground just it's like turning into steam. It's like a sauna. I'm not sure how you call them. Oof, it's so humid. So, and here you can see that we have to, oh, chips. Let it dry. I can continue because this has to be straight, and it's not straight, but I don't want to do forced stuff and make it straight until it's dry. So just let it dry and put it aside and let it dry, and then later on we can make this more straight. Okay? It's just important that it dries first. Well, now we are going to create one of these. Well, not one of these. All of these, actually. Hey, but I'm missing one. Oh, it's there on the floor. Hold on. There. But when you're making them, you have to decide which side is blue and which side is orange, okay? Because we can't create all those stuff with one side, as you can see here. There. Hold on, sorry. There. Oh, it's black. So all the handles goes that side, and all the feet are pointing one side, as you can see. So make sure, and also look at that. This is the body, points the other direction. Okay? So when you're creating one, note that you have to do this. Also the puppets thingy. You can see that these are the feet, heads. Oh, sorry. It should be here. And the position is okay. I can always adjust that later on when they are attached. No, I'm not bothered about that yet. Not gonna worry about that yet. I'll just do that later. It is just, you have to make sure that the feet are, for this one, are going that side, and then here this one going to the south, and this one going to the north, and then you have handle on the west, and the other side goes to the east. Okay? Okay. So we have done part 5. So we're going to do part 6 and 7, okay? So this is part 6 and 7 are just the same. It's just different colors. This one is for the blue and one is for the well, I don't have yellow, so I did orange, but also Netherlands. The country where I live in is when they have football, they are always orange. They always have orange. So yeah. So we have this, 3 of these, right? Also, I don't have gray, so I chose white. If I had gray, I would have done gray, but I don't have gray anymore. So yeah, I'll just do white. So that's okay too. If I were you, I would do gray to make it look like it's metal. But if you don't have it, white is fine also. Or you know, if you want green, do green. If you want blue, do blue. It really doesn't matter because one, it is paper and it is okay if it's a bit different color. Like, you know, it doesn't have to look like the real one. And that's the fun thing. It's our creation. We can do any color that we would like. So I'm folding the score lines and I'm folding the flaps. It's become... And these have to be like the shape, like a square shape, right? Like a cube. Is that a cube? Is that the word? I'm not sure. So, folded that, and here's the flap, which I'm gonna apply glue on. I'm gonna apply a thick layer of glue, so on this side, so by the time I'm on the other side, it's not dried out. And if it's too much, then scrape it a bit off and apply it here on this side. And here. This part can get a bit messy, so I would suggest to have some wet wipes close to you so you can wash your hand. I like to start at the center and then from there go that side and then that side. So much easier. So attach. Fold. You have to move a bit quick or else the glue will dry and then it won't attach anymore, and then you have to apply glue again. So you have to move a bit fast when making this one. And if you can't, then it's okay. Take your time and just apply glue again. So we have this. Now I have the puppets ready here, 3 of them. And we have this circle. I'm not sure if you can see it. Circle there. And then it's a circle with a hole. And we have a square one. Okay? That is all you need. And you do exactly the same for the... Just going to show you one time and then you apply it to all of them. When making all of them. So first, I would like to attach the blue one. So I'm gonna make sure that the flap here where we have attached it's at the bottom. there at the bottom. There. And make sure. One side. Which side is to pick? I would pick. Well, actually, you can do any side. It really doesn't matter. But you have to, once you have to adjust. Once you have picked a side, make sure to stick with that side. Okay. But it really doesn't matter which side you take. But make sure that once you've done it, then you apply that one to all of them. So you just have to look. I chose for the let me see, scoreline side front. So we have scoreline and we have one that's attached, right? So here are the score lines. Oh no, that's not the score. This is the score line. Score line, front, and flap here where we have connected them together at the back. So there, as they're attached. I'm gonna attach the circle with a hole. Tension on this side. But if you're making your if you're making your first one, it doesn't matter. But soon you're making more after the first one, then you have to start paying attention to which side you're attaching them. Your first one, it doesn't really matter that much because it's your first. But all the others does. And then when you come to a different color, then you have to do the opposite of what you did. So do pay attention to that. So as you can see, I'm folding, attaching the flaps there. Score line by lifting the template all the way to the, not almost, where the score lines is, and then I fold them backwards, the flaps. Okay, and then I use my thumb to press them and attach them really well. And I'm gonna apply glue, cover it up with glue. There. There. And attach. Cover it up with the one without a hole. Position them. There. Attach. There you go. Now we come to this template, which is the handle. There. And again, we're gonna fold all the score lines and the flaps. Here. And there. And then we come to this side, this template, this two. Yeah, just these two templates. I'm gonna use my bamboo skewer and shape them a bit. Give them a bit of curl already, and you will see why later on. Oh, already curling that, and I'm just gonna unite these two pieces together and turn it to one. By applying. There. Doing those flaps. Open it up. There. And insert. This pockets are a bit too close. And now make sure that this side, the template, the flap that we have curled is on top. Here. And again, fold the flaps here outwards, as we did with this side. My throat. Apply glue here. And lift it up until the score line of those flaps and attach. There. Apply glue. And attach. There. Cover it up. Make sure to press it really well. There. There you go. And now we can close it. That's a lot of glue. Now fold those flaps backwards, the one that we have curled, and we're just gonna apply glue there and glue here, there, and fold this also backwards and just gonna attach them like this. Wrap it around this stick, and that's why we curl them. Wrap it around the stick. Make sure that 2 points are perfectly aligned, so it's actually even. So you have to really attach it, wrap it around and aligned, okay? So they are there. And just press the flaps on the side, pinch them together. When you have found the piece that they are aligned, as you can see here, and then you start pinching them to attach it here. There. Once you have done that, just like applying glue here on the flaps. and close it up. Now I would like to make it flat and not too thingy, so I'm also pressing it like this, here and here, so they all come together at once, and voila. They are attached. Now you do that for all of these, so you need 6, 2, and then 1 for the keeper. For the orange, the same, 2, and 1 for the keeper. My keeper is white. That's, yeah, I don't know. That's okay. I'm gonna put that aside. And now we have this red piece from template 6 also, and 7. Yeah, I'm gonna fold and I'm gonna create this rectangle, whatever it's, beam, by folding the score lines and flaps. There. SD card was full, so I just press start again. If you see transitions like that, it's because SD card's full. Applying glue on the flap here and unite, creating a beam. Again, if you can't reach it, just use your bamboo skewer or your hobby tweezer or chopstick or whatever to make sure that the flaps are attached and papered together. And there you go. That's the beam. Now this should be dry, and then we can start shaping them and making sure that this is perfectly straight. Also gonna get my grass, which are just okay. It's just some curves here and there, and gonna attach it here. So again, I'm just gonna apply glue on those 2 flaps there first. You really want to touch the thing already. And there. And it doesn't matter which side. So dark I couldn't see. Okay, here it is. So, it's fine. There. if you don't do that, let it dry first. There, I'm gonna let it dry. So if there's a transition again in between, is because I'm just gonna leave it alone and let it dry for a bit. I think, or is it dry now? I'm not sure though. Not completely. Let's see. Perhaps there's still. Maybe this can work. Yeah, I think I can. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna do this. Lift the flaps up a bit here in the back. And I'm gonna apply glue on all the flaps and attach it at once. And why I didn't do that is at least it's one side. It's so much easier than doing everything at once. Once you have attached a side. You could also attach one side first, this long side if you want to, and not from this side. But I'm gonna apply a thick layer here because I'm afraid that by the time that I get to attach them, it's dried out, and we wouldn't want that. So I'm just gonna apply a thick layer first. There. There. So, and that's that. Now we can start touching this. Oh, wait. The keeper first, obviously. Don't worry if it's not aligned because you can always move it here. Just make sure they are in position, just lay them out. And that's all that matters now, for now. And there. And there. And then you have the beams. You have to attach on top. Right? So they're locked. So that is what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna apply this part here. One flap first. Insert. Oh, and this flap as well. Here. By applying glue there. And attaching this side first. Oh no, it's moving. I didn't attach. Guys, I did something, I don't know what happened, but this came off. Did not attach this side properly. I have to, oops, 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 oops. Oh no, no. I did not, that one moved. So that wasn't completely aligned. So to do that again, and let it dry first. Yeah, all the other sides are fine. It's just this side I didn't attach perfectly fine. Also, so there's a transition. Also, this battery is empty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let it dry first, guys, before I try to attach it again. Well, maybe I can now. I think I can now. Attach it. Here. Make sure your fingers are clean. Okay, welcome. My battery was empty. I had to change battery. So I've attached this side now. And you have to be patient with this because this part can be a bit intricate. Tighten here, and the flap here. And this is because we are attaching everything now. Or maybe don't fold the flap here, actually. Do not. We want that one to stay up, actually, so maybe it's best not to. Insert our chips. Guys, I'm trying my best to be in screen, because, yeah, don't fold it up. I mean, don't fold it down. Don't, or else you'll be able to attach them. So, and also maybe, hold on, already apply some glue here on this piece. There. There. And this one is going up, down now, so that's annoying. That's really hard to attach. Oh. So make sure it's straight. Position there. Hold. And maybe even, can we reach that? No, the front. Can we reach that? In there. You could use it. Yeah. My goodness, I need to take a sip of my. I've been talking for a while. You could use your bamboo skewer there to pinch it. For it to attach. Now everything's out of position again. That's okay. This part, we really have to be patient because this is the intricate part. This is where pieces come together and we don't have holes and gaps to there. And now I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply glue here. Be careful that you don't move it too much. Or break this side when it's attached. Apply glue here. There. And I'm not gonna fold this one. There. Insert, insert, and attach. And remove excess glue. Oh. Insert, attach. Pinch. Make sure they're aligned. There. Everything's in position. There we go. So, and again, if you're having trouble attaching that side, you think we can cheat and make sure the flap is attached. Here you go. Now position this. Here. It's a lot of glue. A lot. Okay. It's a bit too much. Oops. I'm really, I'm gonna attach now, so I'm really scraping it off. Insert, insert, and position. Position and press. Remove excess glue. Attach here. Attach there. Attach this side. Okay. Again. Can't reach. You can see here. Reattach. See? Attach the flaps there as well. Position. And once it's dry, you could position them more. There. And there we go. Oh, to force it. Now what we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna pull those things here, pull them a bit, and now we're gonna position the footballers. Like this. I think they should be like this, right? Yep. And if you can't move it, it's because this is in the way, okay? So you have to move the footballers first. Hold it there. There. Here. And there you go. Now we're gonna attach. Oh, I forgot the small pieces, guys. So dum-dum. We have this black thingy. We're not done yet. I thought we're done. this here, apply glue. I'm just gonna apply glue on the sides, not the top. And attach them here. I forgot these. I should have attached these much earlier, but I forgot about them. I'm so sorry. So, there. So, that's attached as well. Now we have the gold. So orange goes that side and goes this side, and that's a bit stupid of me. No. No, it's not stupid of me. Lucky. So blue's here. Supply blue here. Side flaps. Insert. Inserts. Oh no, I know what I've done. Oh my goodness. I made a mistake with that one. Hold on. I need to fix it. I did something stupid. I was wondering why doesn't it fit? It should fit, but I know what I've done, guys. So attach the flaps from the inside, as you can see. There. And then apply glue on the flap here. And there. and attach. But I did this upside down. I'm so dumb. Now I have to take it off. I've attached the exterior panel upside down, and that's so not smart. So I hope you didn't do the same. If you did, well, you just have to cut a new one. Obviously, taking this off, and I'll cut a new one after this, because I covered up the bottom part. This should be here. It's okay. It happens. So I'm going to have to cut this again, but I'll do that off camera. But if you have the same thing, just know that you can still take them off, cut it again, and yeah. And make sure that you do not attach it here at the bottom, or else you can't insert this. I did one part good and one part I did absolutely wrong. That's okay. I can cover that up. That's absolutely no problem. As you can see, I can cut that piece again. I still have blue. So now at least I can attach this. So and again, I glue on the flap. Help the flap, make sure they're in position, and there you go. There. And when it comes to the bowl, you can just take a piece of clay and create a bowl yourself, or you can yeah. Okay, and that's done. I can attach this on top. Right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here a thick layer, because again, I don't want this to dry out. I'm adding a thick layer, but I'm still like, I make sure that the edge has glue. This part, edge. There. Do help the template though. The thing to position it and press from this side. If it's not in position, do help the template. I know it's hard, but we have to. So I'm pressing the foundation. More to the top. Here. Now we have these small flaps here, the inside. Here. Which there's still a flap here which we can apply glue. Which I actually should have applied glue much earlier. I'm sorry about that. I didn't see. From this angle, you should be able to apply glue there and fold it up and attach. I'm sorry, I forgot that flap. Please don't get mad. I was so busy with attaching it, I forgot to. There's a flap here that we need to attach. And then this one here. So if you're watching this, I hope you did not forget, or maybe watch this first, and so you won't forget like I did. Bottom this side not attach. I want it to be there. Here we go. Now, here's the box where you put the present in, obviously, and we close it with Scotch tape or sticker or whatever you want to use, right? I think I'm gonna add some flaps here on this side, or maybe not. No, I won't. Close that, and then when you're actually on, how do you call it? And when you're ready and you've unpacked the present, you could put something heavy in here, like maybe a break, you know, or a heavy book. Put it in there. And then so you can play. So while you're playing, it doesn't move. It's just by putting something heavy in here. A brick. Something really, really heavy. Something heavy. Like really heavy. and then it won't move while you're playing. Obviously, it is still paper, guys. It is still paper. So don't expect too much. Don't expect like it's gonna function like the real deal. It can, but it won't be 100% because it is still paper. And it is still a gift box. So what I'm gonna do, I do not have clay. I do not have a bowl. And making a paper bowl is like, So what you could do is you could use a styrofoam bowl. Oh, these are very small. Oh, here, I have a styrofoam bowl here. A styrofoam bowl, or clay. Or you can even use candle wax. Anything. So put your present in here. Close it with Scotch tape or sticker or whatever. Just don't glue it. And when you're done and you want to play, you could put something heavy in it. Right? So let's try. It's really hard to play with by yourself though. Okay, maybe a styrofoam bowl is not it's not heavy enough. So we're really gonna need clay. Do I have clay? Hold on. I'm sorry. I have clay, but it's green. That's okay. It's just for now. This is kind of Play-Doh. Anyways, thank you for ordering this, or thank you for subscribing. If you enjoyed making this one, please consider heading to my Etsy store and leave a review. Okay, this is not heading to my Etsy store and leaving a review. I really would appreciate that. Also, if you are new, then not a member yet of our Facebook group, you can join there and you may share your creations for the monthly freebie or just for fun. And or just to share it. Follow my follow our group, follow my page, follow me on Instagram. And although I really am trying to keep up with all the social medias, but the group is more important than Instagram. So, and my subscriptions are too. So, yeah. It's really hard to maintain everything. So I'm just gonna use green for now. And yeah, follow me there. And I'll see you. It's really, I have to start here, obviously. And it's really hard to play against yourself. Because, obviously, that's not gonna work. You just have to make it work and make a bowl that's big enough or small enough, and obviously also let it dry. This is not dry, so every time I come against it, it just I have to let it dry first, harden it a bit. But for the picture, you're wondering, I'm just gonna use this styrofoam bowl for the picture. It does work. It's just I can't right now because, well, it's not dry. So every time it doesn't, it's too soft still to play with it. And every time I come against it, it's just making it flat. So I have to harden it up first. So it's just hard to play against yourself. And yeah, it is also just a gift box, but a very, very cute one, right? So have fun making this one. Looking forward to seeing your creations. And yeah, follow me, like I mentioned, follow me on Instagram, Facebook group. And I will see you there. Have fun. I still have cut this and just cover this up here. No problem. So have fun. And yeah. Happy Father's Day. Ciao.